Today we're going to talk about factoring trinomials, what we did in class today, also known as a reverse FOIL method. Where now, instead of doing FOIL and taking two binomials and making them into a trinomial, we're going to factor a trinomial backwards to get an answer that looks like two binomials. Now the only way to do this that we're going to talk about, how you're going to do these three problems for homework, you're going to take this. First step, we're going to put out our brackets to factor. Now, with these two brackets, we know that as an x squared, there's going to be an x in each of them. And first things first is we factor the 3. 3 is a prime number, meaning it only has two factors, itself and 1. So we're going to bring down the 3, and we're going to leave this empty because 1x is the same as x. So then we have 3x and x. This part's solved. The first part of FOIL is here. Next, we're going to look at how can we possibly find what these two take up. Looking here, we know that we have to find our factors of 10. 10 has a few more factors. It has 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. Now remember, that means we now have 4 different choices. It can be 1 and 10, it can be 10 and 1, it can be 2 and 5, and it can be 5 and 2. So what we have to do now is go through and make some trial and error, just to make some guesses to see what we can get that will add up to 17x. By adding up to 17x, I mean our outer and inner. This and this, and this and this. This times this, this times this. Add those together has to come out to 17x. So let's give it a quick try. Now knowing, just thinking out loud, I can say to myself, let me look at some guesses. Will 10 and 1 work? Well, 10 times x is 10. 3 times 1 is 3. 13, no. Will 1 and 10 work? 10 and 3 is 30. We already know that's long gone. That's not going to work. Let's try 2 and 5. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 5 is 15. So let's give that a try because that looks like it's going to work. Plus 2 plus 5. Looking at this problem now, 3x times 5 gives me 15x. 2 times x gives me 2x. Added together, we get 17x, meaning that's right. So our final answer would be 3x plus 2 times x plus 5. We looked, we factored out, we figured what our factors were, and we did trial and error. Do these three problems for homework. 5x squared plus 13x plus 6, 5x squared plus 27x plus 10, and 2n squared minus n minus 1. Now none of these problems are going to work out like this, but remember, if it doesn't work out evenly, we can say the polynomial is prime. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Dun, 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 dun.